Death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah!
Hey folks, it's me again, Brian from the Greenstone Grits family.
And we got a dog. We got a dog.
And we got a dog. Well guys, guess what I'm doing today?
Reading comments.
Reading comments.
Yay!
So the first comment comes from Chuck C. And he says,
I didn't know Mr. Rogers played a bass.
you know, Chuck, I don't think I knew that either. Audrey, do you know Mr. Rogers?
Well, yeah. Didn't you used to watch a show when you were a kid?
He has a show? Alright, so the next comment comes from Richard Tunguts, and he says,
Sorry, Audrey, but I think your computer was broken from virus due to your husband's overabundance of hamster views. Maybe practice a bit before making a video or edit. Nice sweater, Flea.
how did you know that I like to watch hamster videos? Wow. She is totally cute, isn't she? Oh, look at, he's got a crayon. Oh, it's cute. Oh, he's like a puppy. Alright, so the next comment comes from Casey. He says,
Doo-doo head.
now hold on just a second now, Casey. You said a bad word. It wasn't really doo-doo, okay? He said a bad word. And Greta, how do you feel about bad words?
Don't cuss on our channel!
Alright, we'll forgive you this time, Casey. Let's read the rest of your comments, okay?
You're not doing very good. Understatement. Bye. You are a one to be. Retire. If you are a good, you would be looking at your fetboard. You're sorry. And orangent. You know, good. Dude. Shut up and play.
So Audrey, I think that we're gaining a new audience that's younger and they're learning how to read a little bit. You're doing really good. You're learning how to read and type. Do you think that he's doing good?
Yeah.
He sounds like he's trying really hard to read and type. I just want to give you encouragement because sometimes people make fun of me for playing the bass and stuff, but I get better all the time. Alright, so the next comment comes from Dillard McPenhold. And he says,
I get the joke. This is the old gag where someone pretends to be bad at something, but then they reveal later that they actually are really good. The main problem is that the guy is an average bass player at best. So the reveal was lackluster. Also, him pretending to be some kind of lame was insincere and obvious. I imagine the guy has an overinflated ego in real life. This is just bad.
well, it sounds like somebody is a little jealous that they're not the best bass player ever.
Chiggy, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Audrey, who's the best bass player ever?
Obviously, you are.
I like the way you say that. Alright, so the next comment comes from Chuck Save 2112. And he says,
Dude, if you can strum, pick, and slap the bass, then you are one mean motor scooter and a bad go-getter. Let not a freak boy tell you different. Anyone who detracts is a bona fide hater dummyhead. Listen to none of them detract. You can play. Take it from a musician who didn't follow blah blah blah. You rock.
well, guess what, Chuck Save? You rock too, man. I have a little bit of a problem with your comment, though. You said a bad word in there. You didn't say dummy head. You said something else. Jade, How do you feel about bad words?
Don't cuss on our channel.
Chuck, we forgive you, but you are right about one thing. I am one mean motor scooter. Next comment comes from Dr. C Pilot Flyer. He says,
Sweet, was that in drop A flat? Can you do a tutorial on that tune?
thank you for your comment, and sure, I can show you how to tune it into A flat, drop A flat. So this is in standard tuning right here. And this is how I get down to drop A flat. See this little thing right here? It's called a tuner. And I just go like this.
Ooh.
Right there. You want to see that again? I'll show you. Here, watch this.
In slow-mo.
In slow-mo.
Right about there.
Then I just start rocking out like this.
Death and destruction, death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah. Death and destruction, death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah.
Audrey, did that rock?
Yes.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
What would you think I could do that would be better? Should I drop down like this?
Death and destruction, death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah.
Do you think I should move it while I'm down here?
Can you get even lower?
Like you're popping a squat. Hey, have you ever been in a rice paddy in a foreign country, Audrey?
No.
Sometimes you just gotta drop anchor and go, okay? What? You've never had to do that?
No. Okay.
Well, sometimes...
Just play your bass.
well, sometimes things come out pretty fast, so... The next comment comes from Thrash Fanatic, and he says...
Hey, Overkill and Exodus is not death metal. They are thrash metal. Thrash metal is a mix of hardcore punk and the new wave of British heavy metal. Death metal is way heavier and includes guttural growls. Thrash features shouts and is nowhere near as heavy as death metal. Thrash focuses on speed while death metal focuses on heaviness and brutality. I know this because thrash is all I listen to. After all, my username is Thrash Fanatic. I've got a playlist of over 300 thrash albums. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Nevertheless, good video.
I just love that name, Audrey. Do you like that name?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like he owns some kind of like thrash metal record store or something. 300 thrash albums.
I don't know there's that many.
Oh, I
Thrash
bet there
albums.
is. And I bet he's got a sale going on for $3.99 on all 7-inch vinyls, okay? Do you know what my favorite thrash band is, Audrey?
Nope.
Green Jelly. Do you like Green Jelly?
Are they the ones that sing that Three Little Pigs song?
Little pig, let me in. By the hair of my chinny chin.
That's thrash right there. That's the definition of thrash. Audrey, what's your favorite thrash metal band?
I don't know.
Don't you like Insane Clown Posse?
No.
They're thrash too. The next comment comes from Daniel Weary, and he says,
That bear should have eaten you and then taken over your channel. He would produce better content than you ever will.
he's talking about our Alaska video, Jade. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that is pretty rude, wanting someone to die by a bear. But good luck finding a bear that can shake and move like this.
Did I say you could stop? Did I say you could stop?
Stop! Did I say you could stop?
Did I say you could stop dancing? Did I say you could stop? Did I say you could stop?
Stop! Did I say you
Alright, so the next comment comes from Beards, Booze, Bikes, and Bass Galore.
It's quite the name.
Do you like that name, Mike?
Uh-huh.
He says,
What is your effects chain? When are we getting a gear rundown video?
Well, beards, booze, bikes, and bass galore, here is your gear rundown video right now. Check it out. This is a soundgear by Ibanez.
Focus on this, hold on.
I also got a guitar strap from Guitar Center. This is the power button. And this is to my acoustic amplifier head. And then my amplifier is by Peavey. And it can make loud noises sometimes, because I like to slow jam loud and hard. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
She's into that sort of thing. Alright, so if I want to play loud, this is what I do, okay? I just turn this knob right here. And then it gets really loud. This is the bass knob.
The one that's labeled bass. Hold on, it's gonna focus. Okay, there we go.
This is the bass knob. This makes it
what
really...
was the other one? Oh, volume.
Yeah, this is the volume, so this makes it louder. And then this makes the bass deeper. So listen to this. And then here's distortion if you like to rock out. So a few more comments. This one comes from Mullet. Do you remember Mullet?
I don't think so.
He's the guy in the music industry that's going to help me become famous. This is what he says in response to last time.
I am a German-born professional musician. I tour, work in and out of various recording studios around the world, and yes, I am in the music industry, and have been for a long time. I've worked with both upcoming and well-established artists as well. My comments can be taken as mean, I suppose, but sometimes that's what people need to hear for them to step up to the limelight and shine.
Well, thanks so much, Mullet, for your advice and everything. Because of you, I've been stepping up to the limelight and shining. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. So the last comment comes from VR, and he says,
Why Americans always have to go for the hyperbole best ever? There's not most ever anything. Call it good, call it fantastic, very good, amazing, or something more descriptive. Especially for things that are subjective, there cannot be something best ever.
So VR, what country are you from? Are you from California or just Vermont? That's really cool, but I have to say that the description of my videos are, they're not subjective, they're objective. I am the best bass player ever.
Totally serious.
So anyway, thanks a lot guys for watching our comment video, and I hope you come back again, and I'll rock out with the bass and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that was in focus. Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Death and destruction, death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah. Death and destruction, death and destruction, death and destruction, yeah.